Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby and today we're taking a look at the Pewag RS Servo self-tensioning snow tire chains here on our 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. So if you guys are looking for a nice set of chains to go ahead and throw on your Ford Bronco Sport, this can be a nice way to do it. Now they're not going to be too aggressive, which is excellent, so still going to be road safe, which is great. And what I do like about it, these nice square links are still going to do a great job of biting through that snow and ice for yourself. These are going to be a diamond style chain, as we said. What are those advantages over a ladder style? Well, as you guys can see, we're getting very good coverage of our chain here. The biggest portion we're not making contact is where our connector piece is happening, as you guys can see, but otherwise we're having that constant contact throughout it. A, that's great, of course, for biting through that snow and ice, but B, we're not going to be feeling the loss of our chain as we make our turn. So that ladder style is going to have those hills and valleys you have to overcome every time, right? Get that a little acceleration to get over those bumps. However, that can kind of impact that turning radius just a little bit because you have to kind of give it a little. So we don't have that problem here, but that ladder style does give you really nice start and stop maneuverability on the highways. But again, though, I really do like the diamond style. I just kind of think you're getting the best of both worlds with that traction control, but no loss of maneuverability, which is excellent to see. We also do have a titanium steel alloy here, making this really, really resistant to any kind of corrosion or weather we throw at it. One thing that's great about these chains, you do have this nice little servo here. This makes it really excellent and easy to get installed, but B, you're gonna have a really nice self-tensioner here. So even as you're driving, it will be making sure that your chains stay nice and tight around the entirety of the wheel, which is excellent. What I really like too on here though are gonna be these spacers here between your chain and your sidewall, this plastic, making sure that we're not gonna be putting any wear and tear on the sidewall of our tire. To begin your installation, all we want to do is simply take our chains out and lay them as you are seeing them. So what we're looking for here, big thing is going to be, where is our hard points of contact? What do I mean by that? Well, we have our little holders here. As you guys can see, we have our bend over here. We don't want that making contact with our tire, as it could end up kind of scraping it, puncturing it, otherwise damaging it. We don't want that. So we want the smooth side facing us, as we are going to be throwing this underneath our tire and bringing our connection points together. So we want those soft point of contacts making contact with our tire. And as you guys can see too, we just want to go ahead, lay it out, make sure we don't have any kinks, anything that's going to be binding up our chains here. But everything looks good to me. So we just simply want to kind of push these guys together here. And as we get these guys close, throw it around our tire, try to get our brake point towards the middle, of course. And now we just simply want to take our connector pieces here on either end. Now that we have it thrown on around our tire, we just need to take our two connectors and make our first connection. Go ahead and double check your seat there. It's not the most secure one that I've seen, but I think if you get it nice and in line, you're gonna have no issues with it. So just something I would definitely check. As you guys can see too, my chain kind of wants to fall. What I want to do is go ahead and make this first connection here. Now you may need to back this off a little bit depending on your tire, but as you guys can see, that's going to allow me to gently set this around it and start seating all the way around our wheel. But we aren't going to be able to be close enough here at the bottom yet, as we do need to go ahead and open up here on our Pewag. So we need to go ahead, get that in the open position. That's going to allow us to open this up, giving us the slack we need to make our connection here at the bottom. So it looks like we just need a little bit more. We can continue to get that until we can make our connection. And just like that, we're hooked in. Now we need to put it to drive, so you need to come up to the top here, press in this button, and as you can see, that's tightening it up there, making for a nice secure fit on our tire. So we have just a little bit of slack here left. What's happening there? Now what we need to do is go ahead and actually drive this forward and back a few little times. Just go ahead and make sure it's seating. Make sure we have it still in that drive position too, to go ahead and really start taking out all this extra slack. And as we drive, it's going to be tensioning itself. So nice and installed, other than needing to drive this back and forth. I think that about does it for our look at the Pewag Servo RS self-tensioning snow tire chains here on our 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.